Hi, I'm David Bank with ImpactAlpha. I'm here at the GIN Forum in Paris with Debra Schwartz, Managing Director of Impact Investing at the MacArthur Foundation. Debra, where do you see the growth in impact investing?
So one thing we've really been struck by over the last, say, 2 years since we launched something called Benefit Chicago, a fund in partnership with the Chicago Community Trust and Calvert Impact Capital, is the proliferation of place-based impact investing funds that are similar in one way or another. And we actually funded a study that the Urban Institute released mid-year documenting all this activity. And I do think that's something that we're going to see continue to grow. And underneath that is the engagement of community foundations. They are a big driver of what's happening with place-based impact investing. I think that's going to continue to grow. And probably one related trend is both in the place-based arena and more broadly, the efforts to try to unlock donor-advised funds. So a very significant number of the investors in Benefit Chicago are donor-advised funds, and we know there's not only Impact Assets, which has been doing this work for a long time, there are many other folks trying to get into that game.
And where are you going to be placing your bets in the next 18 months, say?
So we do impact investing for two reasons: to support our own programs and to support the field as a whole. And in our program area, there's no question that Chicago will remain a strong focus. We've been successful in raising nearly all of the $100 million for Benefit Chicago. We're now about halfway through deploying that capital. That's going to stay a very, very strong focus for us. We are also ramping up an initiative around climate solutions in partnership with our grant-making colleagues, and we've just approved the first 2 investments in India, and we expect to start making some investments in the U.S. focused on climate in the coming months. On the field side, which is our other big pillar, we're really excited about catalytic capital, and you can stay tuned for that. We're exploring ways that we can really stimulate the growth of catalytic capital usage in the impact investment market, really highlighting the power of that type of impact investing.
And that leads to my next question, which is, what does the field need to do to really scale up?
So my colleague Omid Sathe at Prudential uses a phrase that I really like, and he talks about there being both horizontal scale and leverage and vertical scale and leverage, and I think we need both. And by vertical, what we're talking about are blended finance transactions, that those are often the key to crowding in very large amounts of capital. But I think in the horizontal arena, where you have or sequential kinds of leverage, where you have innovations, powerful innovations. So you look at, for example, what the Rockefeller Foundation has been doing with the zero gap portfolio, where something can get piloted in an early stage, perhaps with more philanthropic or catalytic capital, and then really take off and bring in institutional capital down the road. So I think we're going to continue to need both kinds of leverage.
Terrific, Debra. Always great to see you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, David.